What's up, everybody? Welcome to Phoenix Over 40. I'm Noi, and I'm here with a power principle today on the value of intentional crying. Now, we all know the value of crying. I mean, you can look all over the internet for what crying does to our bodies chemically. It releases toxins. It helps our sympathetic nervous system regulate itself. It even gives us oxytocin, which is the love hormone in our brain. The value of crying is well documented, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the intentionality of crying. Have you ever taken a bouncy ball and just dropped it from a height? You'll notice when it hits the ground, it never quite returns to the height that you dropped it from. But if you were to put some force behind that, if you were to throw that ball at the ground, what would happen? It would hit the ground and it would bounce back higher than where you threw it from. This is an energetic principle that when we put energy and intentionality towards something, it often rebounds back stronger than it started. Every once in a while, I feel a little off. I don't necessarily know the reasons why, but I feel maybe a little easily triggered or a little stressed out. Sometimes I feel anxiety in my stomach, or I just feel like maybe sometimes it gets so bad, sometimes it feels like my skin is on fire and I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. These are the times when my body is trying to tell me that there's something I need to process through. And one of the best ways to do that is by crying. I mean, and I'm not just talking about the little, single tear coming down your cheek kind of cry. I'm talking about that deep from your core, your whole body's involved. You're screaming to the world, ugly face kind of cry that just gets all that and just pushes that energy out and helps you unload and unclog all of that blockage in you. I actually learned a pretty powerful lesson recently. The value of crying saved me from physical pain. Let me tell you the story. So since my surgeries, I've recently gone through breast cancer and reconstruction surgery. Since the surgeries, I've not been able to work out like I was. I was getting really frustrated because I was in the best shape of my life before it all happened. And I used to go hiking every weekend, and I was surfing, and I was doing HIIT exercises and yoga every day, and was so frustrated because just standing up would cause my back to just feels like nails in my back, just crunch down in my lower back area. I have been to doctor after doctor, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncture. Nobody could tell me what was wrong. We've done MRIs, we've done x-rays up and down my spine, my hips, everything. Nobody has an answer for why I had so much pain. Until I went to a PSI basic seminar. PSI stands for Personal Success Institute. And it is a group of people, a nonprofit organization that puts together these seminars. Could be weekends, could be weeks, depending on the level that you go through. I'll put some information in the description, but these seminars are dedicated to helping you kind of process through any self-sabotaging behavior that you might be experiencing and maybe deal with some traumas that might have your energy blocked. We were going through this visualization exercise, and I just started processing. I just ugly crying out all of this trauma about, how unfair the cancer was and how, I was in the best shape of my life and just how traumatic the whole situation was. And I just cried, really deep cried for a prolonged period of time. And then when I emerged from that exercise, I had no more back pain. It had all gone away. It turns out that stress and trauma and all of those energetic blockages can get stuck in your muscles when you go through a traumatic experience. And crying and that burst of energy can help to unclog all of that blocked energy. And I just suggest that if you're dealing with indiscriminate pain, or if you're dealing with just feeling off, just not feeling quite yourself, give yourself time to just go be with those emotions. Your body has a way of telling you when you need to deal with something. And crying is one of the best and most effective methods to just process through anything that might have you energetically blocked up. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up below. I would love to hear your story if you have a similar story you'd like to share. But my name is Noi, and it rhymes with joy. And ultimately, that's what it's about, right? Take care.